The Democratic Party debate schedule was released recently, and when you take a good hard look at it, you realize just what the agenda was behind it. So let's get into it. So there's only going to be 6 debates being held, just 6. Just 6 opportunities for each candidate to get their message out there and to have it resonate with the American people. Just 6. Just 6 debates being held. Why? Why Democratic Party? Why? What is the point behind that? What is the purpose behind that? What's your logic behind that? Why? Especially when you consider that in years past we had way more debates. In 2008, when we had Obama and Hillary Clinton duking it out for the Democratic Party nomination, we had 19 debates being held. 19 opportunities for each candidate to get their message out there and to have it nationally broadcast to millions and millions of people. In 2004, when you had John Kerry and Howard Dean duking it out for the Democratic Party nomination back then, we had 16 debates. 16 opportunities for each candidate to have their message resonate with the American people. 16 of those opportunities. So we go from 16 and then 19 all the way down to this year for just 6. Why? What is the point behind that Democratic Party? Why? Do you really want your message to get out there? Do you really? Because from the looks of it, it really does not look like that. Now, another huge change inside this debate schedule is going to be when the debates are held. So, in 2008, the first debate was held in April. In 2004, the first debate was held in May. But now all of a sudden, just fast forward just a few election cycles later, the first debate's going to be held in October. What are you doing? Why? Why are you pushing forward the debates instead of pushing them back? Don't you want as many opportunities that you can get to get your message out there? Don't you want those opportunities to happen ASAP? Why are you pushing forward the debates and pushing them forward, let alone 4 or 5 months, which is a huge amount of time in politics? What are you doing, Democratic Party? Why? I'll tell you guys why. They're trying to protect Hillary Clinton, and it will be validating when I tell you guys about this. So Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley, they hear about this ridiculous debate schedule, and they say, what the heck is this? Come on, we need as many opportunities that we can get to get our message out there. Because quite frankly, thanks to you idiots, when you control the media and control the political system, we can't get a fair shake out here. So nobody knows bupkis about us. In particular, Martin O'Malley, but of course, Bernie's surging, of course. He's gradually rising in the polls. He's getting tens of thousands of people at his events. He's rising, but only half people really know about Bernie, according to the polls. So he needs as many opportunities that Bernie can get to get out there and spread his message that resonates with the American people. So now with these debate schedules, they can't do anything. So they're protesting this debate schedule, and they're like, what the heck is this? So instead they say, you know what? And because of this ridiculous debate schedule, we might just hold our own little event. We're just going to organize all the candidates, we're going to get together, and we're going to hold our event off the grid. Whether you like it or not, Democratic Party, so what? So then, the Democratic Party, they respond with this thing called the Exclusivity Clause, which says, you know what, if you hold your own external debate outside of our official debate schedule, we're just going to kick you out of the race. So obviously, Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley, they bowed down immediately. Yes, master, yes, establishment. Yes, of course, we're going to just participate in your 6 measly, stupid presidential debates. Just 6 limited presidential debates. And it's unfortunate because you know what? That really, really worries me. I think a lot of people, they want to stay positive. Look, and he's doing fine on his own, I understand. But here's the deal. At some point, Bernie momentum is going to run out. And Bernie needs those debates. He needs those debates to keep Bernie momentum going. Because he can't just keep going on with white liberals. Bernie has to tap into the African American vote, the minority vote in general. Bernie has got to tap into broader audiences, and debates are the way to do that. We know Bernie's message resonates to the American people. We know that. But we have got to broaden its base. We've got to broaden Bernie's base. And that's the way the debates do it. Now, maybe we can expand somewhere else. Maybe we can just continue to volunteer, continue to go on social media, continue to do what we need to do. But without those debates, it's an even larger uphill battle for Bernie. So we've got to get those debates going. And we know the Democratic Party establishment, they're only doing this to protect Hillary Clinton. And it's a goddamn shame. Because you want to know what? They know that Bernie Sanders resonates with the American people. They know it. They know that the more Hillary speaks, the more people start to distrust her, the more people realize just who she is. A semi-progressive, semi-establishment tool who's in bed with Wall Street, but at the same time wants to talk about how she's going to help us. She's a ridiculous, ridiculous politician. And it's something that Bernie Sanders fights against every single day. He's the exact opposite. Bernie Sanders is a true progressive who every single day fights tooth and nail for us. And the Democratic Party understands that. They understand that the American people will definitely flow more towards Bernie Sanders than Hillary Clinton when Bernie's given the chance. So they're taking away his chance and giving Hillary less chance to screw up, which she inevitably will on stage with a real progressive. We understand this. So what we have to do is fight against this. Go on Twitter. And I did this last night. Mike Figueredo over the Humanist Report, he suggested this. What you guys need to do is tweet the Democratic Party and tweet the DNC chair, like I did last night. Tweet them in the hashtag Exclusivity Clause now, so we can have a real political conversation in this country. Make it short and concise, 140 characters, whatever you need to do. Just get this message out there that we have got to have a real political conversation in this country. Because it's not just unfair to Bernie or Martin O'Malley, it's unfair to the whole country, because now they cannot see a real political conversation, and that is just absolutely unfair.